this is Micah from Capture King Gaming here with part 2 of the walkthrough for Battlefield 1. I've split the first story, Through Mud and Blood, into 2 parts, with each part containing 2 of the missions within the story.
My granddad fought in the Civil War. Before I left, he told me what it takes to stay alive, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. New machines of war, like the tank, could sometimes change the battlefield overnight. Luckily, they were mostly on our side. Mostly.
Edward.
Sir.
Townsend. Come on, you miss all the fun.
Oh, we need a fresh batch of salts over here. This lad's got 20. All artillery! Fire!
I've been looking at your papers.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'm ready to do my bit for king and country.
Listen, son, you find forward and reverse when you're told you'll do all right for me. Grab those, would you? Come and meet Big Bess. Woman of your dreams. And our new driver, boys.
Whoa, no, don't swear. She does not like it when you swear. Finch.
Edwards.
You've done this before.
Done what before?
Mind your business with manners. Listen, don't worry. She'll look after you, yeah?
All right, boys. This is the big one. Our orders are to punch through the German line, destroying artillery positions as we go. Finch.
Yes, sir.
After that, we'll advance on the French town of Cambrai, where I have been assured there is wine, women, and song. So you should enjoy that.
Ah, man is wine. Jesus. Are we in safe hands or what, boys?
All right, my lads. Remember, boys, do your jobs, take care of each other. Big Bess will take care of you.
May the Lord have mercy on our souls.
We'll get through this together, right, Edwards?
Right, sir.
Full ahead, driver!
The damn bird is shed.
Fall in, McManus. Bird's maul.
I'll pluck every feather off that damn...
Easy there. That pigeon could save your life. It's our only line of communication.
Get up there, Edwards.
Yes. Starting to get the hang of it.
What'd you do back home?
Drove a car. I was a chauffeur.
All stop! This is far enough. Infantry will go on the first whistle. Then we follow.
Heavens
The
above.
first mission in this story is it takes place entirely within the tank.
We're gonna cut down the guns up by that windmill.
It's different from a normal vehicular mission because this tank being old relative to where we are in the timeline, it's different. This tank is more all-terrain. Like, you can see it go over larger, I would say, inclines than I thought tanks nowadays can. So in a way, it's still a little bit more advanced because, I mean, at least I've seen of military footage, of real life footage, the tanks they can go up, you know, inclines and go down hills, but this thing can just ford over trenches. It's pretty impressive.
We're moving slow. Finch, what's the matter?
Finch is fine, sir. It's the mud.
That's one less machine gun. Oh, that's dynamite! Keep your eyes peeled for more of those guns, lads.
For the most part, I stick to the suggestion the game gives. I use the gun for infantry and then the cannon for artillery or any kind of machinery that the gun might not do enough damage to.
I'm holding our lads back.
And a lot of this mission
Here.
contains parts where you just have to hold a spot next to a flag, similar to how Battlefield does in the multiplayer for, I think, Conquest game type, where you just stand near a flag. If there are enemies in the flag, either halts or severely slows your progress. And if you get the enemies away, remove them, kill them, then the progress goes quicker.
Boys are moving up. Continue suppressing fire. Keep them on their heels.
British on the retreat!
That's it. Hold and keep them suppressed.
We are righteous men!
Good job, lads. Now we take the next trench line.
Good shot! Clean that fuel gun right up!
You've not seen them before, have you? One more down. Got it! for the ruins, clearing a path for the infantry. Quickly, shut down that gun!
In terms of calling out enemies or artillery, the AI is pretty spot on. They actually are very helpful.
Got it! Hold this position. Mop up the remaining Jerrys. Stay focused, boys.
Should I give the bird some rum? He's having a right to do.
Don't mess with the pigeon, Pritchard. It's our only link back to headquarters.
Edwards, how about you? You need a drink to steady your hands?
No, I don't drink. Save the fun and games for when we arrive at Capri, boys.
Field gun is down!
Stop it! The closing in!
Atlanshire! Boys apart. Edwards, gas in! Gunners, go for the soft spots! Come on, hold it together!
Heavy terrain fire!
Heads down! It only takes so much, new boy! Roll's dead! I can't move a hitch! I need you out there to take a look. Watch your lips, Pincher! Edwards, get on and lend him a hand!
Words? Edwards! You good? You sure? Thanks! It's his gun!
Keep it together, lads! Just get us moving! You don't tell Edwards, get us fixed and get back in here!
Watch that anti-tank!
Get a move on, driver! Took out a damn Jonah, and the big she's gone! Hermanus, pull yourself together! Get us to that village, driver! Artillery's holed up there!
We got them!
You're messing with the wrong crew! Wipe out that field gun crew!
here we have these mini tanks introduced. They're manned by 1 or 2 guys. They can do a little bit of damage. Sometimes they hit you, they do no damage. Other times they hit you and do about 5 or 10% damage. Depending on who I'm fighting and what's on the field at the time, they might or might not be a priority. If there's another enemy tank, that's definitely the priority, because this one, it can do a little bit of damage, but it's more of an annoyance, whereas the enemy tank can take me out fairly quickly. But if it's just infantry and the small tank, that small tank is the priority, because unless they have grenades, the infantry doesn't do really any damage to the tank.
By the far! Bats can take that! Guns done! Punch your efforts! Give him hell, lads! We're taking this position! You and me make sure Finch didn't die for nothing! Keep pushing on, lads! We've soon taken this spot! Artillery ahead! We cut them all down! What the hell was that? Field gun, fly it! Move fast! Good shot! Infantry, let's calm down! Ship incoming! Field gun close!
I had never heard the term land ship until playing this game. I don't know if that's a real word or not, but it threw me off guard for a moment.
Yes, that will shut them up! Edwards, take us over! Field gun! Go! Go! Clear the bridge of any German defenses! Stop Jerry hitting on your E-jet! Got it, now move! Gun down, go! front. Throttle up. Push through. They were waiting for us. Get us moving.
Shit!
Can't get any traction. Push them back, lads.
Get off, Bessie,
We're
you
pitching a
freak
barrel
scum.
here.
No traction, sir. I can't move her.
Come on! Come on, man! Richard! Richard! Are you out of your mind? You're gonna get us all killed! Edward's behind you! Edwards! Release the pigeon! That is an order, son! Do you understand me? Sir!
This is the gameplay we've all been waiting for. The pigeon third-person action right here. I've always been amazed by homing pigeons that can do this, like the training for that. I would actually watch a video to see how they get them to fly a certain area. I know how birds can navigate because I believe it's the electromagnetic fields of Earth's atmosphere. I think that's how they can tell which direction they're going. But how you get them to specifically go to a spot, I don't understand that, and I definitely would like to learn that. But it's just crazy to think that just 100 years ago they were used in war because they didn't have the communication necessary to just radio. I mean, they had radios, but they didn't have, I guess, reliable ones, or they can just go, we're in trouble, send the artillery. Lives dependent on pigeons.
Orders! Sir, new fire mission. It's Downton, sir. Sir. 3, 3, 6, 4, target.
Here it comes, boys. Nice serving with your lads.
Marching ducks! Artillery!
You have the look of the devil, Townsend.
Is that right?
All we got out here is blind orders and chance. Which you'll do for us first, you reckon?
I'm sick of your lip, McManus.
Aye, aye, sir.
Edward, start her up. Line's backing up.
Big bit. Give us a break. Give us a break. Come on. Ah, come on, miss. Come on, stop. Stop, big miss. Stop. Stop. It stopped. Are you just gonna stand there?
fog up ahead. I can't see more than 20 yards.
We're pushing through. Edwards, I'll drive. You jump out and scout ahead.
Don't be a hero, lad. Just do your job.
Let's all get through in one piece, eh? If you get into trouble, we'll be right behind you, lad.
So like he said, this mission consists of me being on foot and scouting ahead to see where there are enemy placements. It's pretty straightforward.
God almighty, that's a couple of guns. Edwards, have a recce up ahead. There's a gun you'll need to deal with it. If things go sour, we'll come in blast. Otherwise, we'll bring Bess up when you give the signal.
Was für ein Scheißtag. Na, sieht's denn aus? Hey, wo ist Krause? Bleib pinkeln. Teufel soll ihn holen.
Was ist das?
Vorsichtig, was du dir lieber mal nach. Der Tag mit dir. Ja, ich glaube, es bleibt so. Irgendwas Neues auf diesem Vormarsch? Nichts.
Well, I didn't stay hidden for long, did I? So even though they said they're gonna wait for my signal, no matter what, if I engage, Big Bess does move up to engage enemies as well. Maybe if I do a whole section stealthily, maybe they stay back, but I don't find that out because I don't do well with the stealth in this game.
Edwards, there you are, lad. Magic driver, that's magic. Didn't even know there was a war on, eh? Edwards, Bess needs patching up.
I didn't know you had to select the repair tool initially, so I'm just like, okay, if I get near it with a gun, do I automatically start repairing it? No, you have to equip the repair tool.
Good job. Hang back, I'm pushing through the wire. I can't see a damn thing. Edwards, get up front and lead us through. Don't get too far ahead.
Looks like there may be trouble up ahead. You go scout, and if everything is all right, give us a signal. We'll come to help if we hear any trouble.
So these weapon crates
Pull yourself together.
litter the
We're counting on you
maps
getting us through
throughout the
this.
gameplay, throughout the campaign.
Watch yourself. We'll deal with this.
But it actually makes sense in game because a lot of this you're going over enemy territory where they have encampments, so they would have a tent that has their weapons
Get up front and
ammo,
lead us through. Don't get too far
and
ahead.
ordnance. Unlike some games where you randomly come across guns and ammo in conspicuous places, this makes in-universe sense.
You've got us this far, Edward. I need you to do it again. Or we're out of these woods.
Ich muss was trinken.
Meine Füße sind eiskalt. An der ganzen Scheiße sind nur die Franzosen schuld.
I need you to watch our back. Bess took a beating on that one. We nearly lost her.
I don't know why he's complaining when we have this magical tool,
According to the map, we should
part
soon be out of
wrench,
this sodden.
part hammer, that can
Need to
fix
get across this
machines
bridge
without
and
making
then
contact.
On the bridge! Germans, let 'em have it!
So here, I'm not sure what he wants me to do. I'm not sure if I can get off the bridge and go under to try to flank the enemies or what, because otherwise I can only be behind the tank. So one of you should, use the guns that are on the tank.
There's a bunker on the ridge up ahead. Looks well defended, too. Those field guns could quickly ruin our day. You go in, clear out those guns. We'll move up and finish the job.
So this gun, if you go prone, then the character gets into a position where they set up the bipod and increase the accuracy. significantly. It's a pretty cool mechanic. I mean, most first-person shooters where you can go prone or crouch, that usually increases the accuracy as it does in real life, but here they actually do a specific animation. You're gonna see me pick up these tripwire bombs from time to time. I don't ever use them. It's held right now. To me, Battlefield is not the kind of game that I want to follow enemy paths and put up a bomb in that path. By the time I see the enemy, I'm not gonna watch them. I'm probably either gonna try to take them out stealthily or just shoot them. So for me, it's not for traps. It might make the game easier, but that's not how I like to play Battlefield. You're gonna see me switch weapons a lot in this game. It's because I don't know them just from the name alone. A good amount of them are in German because they're German firearms, and I'm not in any way familiar with World War I era guns. The only thing I can tell sometimes from the silhouette that you have in your HUD, I can tell sometimes if it's a marksman rifle, obviously if it's a pistol, and then if it's maybe an automatic. Then once I pick it up and I see the configuration, I can say, okay, this is a sniper, this is probably an automatic. But even then, until I fire it, I'm not certain. So this light tank, if you want to call it that, has me pinned down, and I'm trying to figure out how to deal with it because there's only one entrance and exit out of this bunker. Luckily, I found an anti-tank weapon, which is, as you can see, pretty awesome. You have to go prone to brace yourself, but it's definitely worth it. Taking out a tank with 1 or 2 shots as a regular soldier, it feels amazing. It really does. So the rest of this section consists of me trying to find the final few enemies from the reinforcements. Whereas the larger maps of Battlefield compared to other first-person shooters, in the campaign at least, where it can sometimes be a positive because you can get different angles on enemies, you can flank them, you can reposition a lot if they have you pinned down, because it affords you that room to move. It can also be a drawback because when it's a mission where you have to kill all the enemies and eliminate every single person, sometimes finding the last few takes a while. Especially if they're not running around and shooting and making sound. Sometimes they're just standing somewhere or like hiding out. With the vehicle, obviously it's easier because it's a vehicle, but with the infantry it's hard to find them sometimes, and that can be a bit tedious and a waste of time.
Here, son, on the double. Well, that's enough fun and games for a Tuesday. Get in and drive, Edwards. Let's get out of here.
What a bloody shambles. Get yourself in the driver's seat and get us rolling before the whole German army shows up.
And that was part 2 of the walkthrough for Battlefield 1, which consisted of the first half of the story Through Mud and Blood. This is Micah from Capture King Gaming saying thanks for watching. Please show some class, comment, like, and share, subscribe.